This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
A first carry for Samaje Perine, and he stopped immediately there. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
But at the end of it all, Super Bowl 52 MVP will always be etched next to his name.
He rifles one that's in it, and it coughed it up. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
In the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 20, well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered.
And he's going to be taken down here.
Searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
3rd and long for Gabbert. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. And Gold is able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
Is over 1,000 yards in 2017. But why is he so good? Speed, size, agility.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Out here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
But the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early.
And that's caught inside the 30. On 3rd down, Gabbert. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. Sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Gold is able to put it through.
So it doesn't mean that they're going to go all out if indeed they do need to rest a few people.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Joey Bosa being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean,
He's got a man, complete. More games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia.
Here's Foles. Sanders has it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Defensive Player of the Week picking up where he left off. Foles. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Kept that flag in the back pocket. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Went from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Foles. And that's complete to Sanders. He'll drop to throw. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, Gabbert. On the crossing route, complete. That's Cole, shy of the marker. To the air again, Gabbert. Man open left side is Brown. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Final play of the half, Gabbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on.
Example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Ball. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words,
and the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Set, lady.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Now back to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. T.J. Watt forward.
And they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. Even Denver, is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real. And I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. It's the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stanford. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. Oh, he almost intercepted it. To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Right back to him on 1st down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Something executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. That, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, +3.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for our visitors, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's just more heartache as they drop their 12th game of the season.